Hey everybody, welcome back to Game Junction. I'm Mark here with my co-host Brandon.
What's up, guys? Back here for another news clip for you this morning.
Yeah, so going over a news article from Game Rant about a new Little Big Planet mobile spin-off, Ultimate Sackboy, finally gets a release date.
A new Sackboy game? Let's go.
If you're into mobile games, that is.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So from Game Rant, new Little Big Planet mobile spin-off, Ultimate Sackboy gets new release, or not a new, it gets a release date.
Check it out.
So a release date has been announced for Ultimate Sackboy, the next mobile spin-off of the Little Big Planet franchise. After over 8 years since the last mainline entry, the Little Big Planet series has been carried by its multiple spin-offs, and that seems to be what it's going to continue to do at this point.
It's sounding like it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
The original Little Big Planet released in 2008 and started the series as one of the PS3's biggest first party titles. Subsequent games were positively received, but the series has been relatively quiet since the last mainline entry, Little Big Planet 3, which released back in 2014. Uh,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Media Molecule, the series' original developer, shifted focus away from it after Little Big Planet 2 to prioritize development on the game Dreams, which released in 2020, and, like Little Big Planet, had a strong emphasis on game creation. Dreams
Yep.
has been used in some truly impressive ways by players. A strong example being a player who created a Halo Infinite in Dreams. Now, that definitely sounds creative.
I will emphasize that Dreams is a insanely creative game. That's what the game is creating other games. Like there's VR opportunities, there's tons of opportunities in that game. It's kind of like uh Little Big Planet in 3D, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it didn't sound too bad at all. But a new mainline Little Big Planet game has been a long request from fans, but the series has been far from silent thanks to a number of spin off titles. The player character of Sackboy has plenty of time in the spotlight, with one of the launch titles for the PS5 being Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which itself contained Easter eggs to Little Big Planet for longtime fans to pick up on. Fans were
That is a great game too, by the way. It's completely different, but it's a good game.
oh definitely. Fans will thankfully not have to wait much longer for the next Little Big Planet spin-off. Not unfortunately not mainline. The next entry is Ultimate Sackboy, a free-to-play runner game that releases for mobile on February 21st. So about a month away from this mobile game releasing. Developer and publisher Exient, if I'm not mispronouncing that, announced the release date for Ultimate Sackboy in a blog post on January 18th. Players can now pre-register the game on the Google Play Store. It is similar in style to an older mobile spin-off of Little Big Planet titled Run Sackboy Run. Ultimate
Yep.
Sackboy seems to be part of the efforts to broaden the PlayStation mobile games division, as was seen previously with the Sony acquisition of mobile developer Savage Game Studios. Unlike companies like Nintendo, Sony has historically not supported its franchises long term. Many PlayStation series, no matter how successful, will only have a handful of titles before either ending or fading into obscurity. Some franchises like Killzone have been dormant for nearly a decade, and other games like Bloodborne and The Order 1886 have never gotten sequels, or any kind of follow up over 7 years. With the latest efforts by Sony to branch out into the mobile market, there is hope that more PlayStation franchises can come back from the dead for a new generation.
Yeah, I mean, Run Sackboy Run. I just downloaded that about 6, 7 months ago on my Vita, which was a exclusive game to the PlayStation Store. There was only a digital of it. It's essentially the same thing. I played plenty enough of that for my filling for those endless runner games.
Yeah,
Big thumbs down to me. I do not care about another endless runner. There are hundreds of them on the eShop, on the Android store, on the iOS store. Like, I'm good. I'm not excited about this at all. I mean, this is two thumbs down for me. So
I mean, I guess the only hope is that Sony hasn't fully given up on it. They've not completely ignored the series, but it's been a while. We're gonna be pushing probably over 10 years between mainline games with Little Sackboy. But I mean,
yeah,
it seems I could definitely see it now that they talked about it. Some of the other franchises, they definitely don't seem to like pump out a game for as long as we think it's gonna make money. Then we'll just
no.
completely forget about it. I mean, when's
Yes,
the last time we got
a
like a
big
Spyro game?
adventure. A Big Adventure sold pretty well, and it wasn't even just a PS5 exclusive. That came out on the PS4. They didn't advertise the PS4 version, but you can get it, and there's a collector's edition exclusive to the PS4 version. So it sold. It definitely sold well. It was a launch title. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's a creative game. It's a 2D-esque Minecraft game, but it did very, very well. It sold on the PS3, PS4, the Vita, PSP. It did very well, so it doesn't make any sense to me, and I feel like the opportunities with Dreams, which people are still raving about, and is being brought to the PS5 with the PSVR 2. I feel like the opportunity is there. PSVR 2, PS5, capabilities of the hardware, plus PC. Come on, Sony, what's going on?
I don't know. It just seems like they just don't care as much, apparently, which is sad.
They
Because
don't like
Sony,
money.
they have a lot of dead franchises that at one point were big and popular, and
Tons.
they just refuse to go back and touch them. But I mean,
Tons.
Nintendo kind of does, but their library is a little smaller. But they've got plenty of franchises that just have stayed dormant for over a decade at this point.
Bring me Killzone. I will buy that immediately at launch. There's so many. Sly Cooper. What's going on with Sly Cooper? Are you kidding me? Jack and Daxter? I know that's not straight you, but you've had big involvement in the series. Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, bring back some of your old fan favorite franchises that people at one point loved, and now you've just seemingly just ignored for no reason other than you just don't care.
They just don't care. They don't like money. They're selling the PS5. I thought they were losing money on the PS5, but are they really? Do they not care about these series? Like, come on, let's go, Sony. I love you, but you got so many series to make money on. So many.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's make money together. Hit me up.
trying to like mark it out for Sony.
Trying to mark it out. No, not really. But come on, let's go. Seriously. Let's do this. I think Little Big Planet could definitely sell numbers. Sackboy Big Adventure, a spinoff, obviously did that. I think there's big potential there, really, and I hope that they see that.
Yeah, maybe it's some hope. Maybe it's like a stopgap. There might be another game in development we just don't know about. It's probably
Right.
unlikely at this
Yep.
point, but I mean, you just never know. So, hey, if you
Who knows?
agree, you disagree, you want to see another a Little Big Planet game, let us know down in the comments below. Give this video a like, give us a sub, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.